Dubai is known to be one of the urban miracles of the modern world. A futuristic city rising in the middle of a desert is something our ancestors 100 years ago could only imagine in a sci-fi film. It's hard to imagine that this fascinating location used to be just a tiny fishing village. It seems almost illogical that a small town in a very inconvenient climate zone could become one of the world's biggest business and financial hubs. How did this happen? To answer this question, let's have a look at the history of Dubai. Located at the Persian Gulf, right in the middle of the Eurasian continent, Dubai was destined to be a crossing point between East and West. At the same time, the climate here is almost inhumane. The temperature in summer reaches 50 degrees Celsius, and that is the reason why for centuries the urban development here was quite slow. The Persian Gulf, however, was still an important area for the British Empire. Being a strategic route connecting London to Bombay, the Royal Fleet needed to secure this area from pirates. In the 19th century, the British East India Company signed an agreement with local sheiks, particularly with the Al Maktoum family, the ruling dynasty of Abu Dhabi and Dubai, to secure peace in the area. Al Maktoum dynasty rules Dubai until the present day. Despite these agreements, the British Empire never really tried to develop the area. While the Crown was heavily investing in developing Bombay, the southern capital of the empire, by building infrastructures, railway, and a university, there was hardly any interest in developing Dubai as a city. For the British Empire, Dubai was just a junior partner, a crossing point for the Royal Fleet, nothing more. Despite the lack of interest from the empire, Dubai was becoming more and more significant for the region. In 1900, the current ruler announced that no taxes will be charged from the traders, and soon Persian and Indian merchants started moving in. The city was convenient for trading, also thanks to Dubai Creek, a saltwater canal that was allowing trading ships to sail from the Gulf right into the city. Shortly, Dubai became the biggest trading hub on the Persian Gulf. In the early 20th century, the city also became a big center of pearl diving, which attracted even more merchants every year. The pearl industry became so big that soon it was forming 95% of the Persian Gulf economy. Dubai, however, was still a big village rather than a city. The urban development started with the reign of Sheikh Rashid. In 1959, he went touring around Europe and was greatly inspired by European capitals, particularly London. Walking around the city and traveling on the tube, he was fascinated by the urban design, transport system, and overall comfort and convenience that London had to offer. After his trip, Sheikh Rashid started implementing his great plan of turning Dubai into an international city. In 1961, he instructed to artificially deepen the Dubai Creek so that bigger trading ships could sail in. Under his guidance, the city was being rebuilt with stone and cement. Having a dream of a great city in his mind, Sheikh Rashid started building an international airport, although his investors thought he is being too romantic, and these urban projects are simply unnecessary, and it was becoming challenging to fund all these ambitious projects. Sheikh Rashid's plans of creating an international capital would probably stall at this stage, but in 1966 they found oil in Dubai. Despite the common belief that Dubai became the city that it is today mainly thanks to oil, the oil reserves found in 1966 were quite modest by Middle Eastern standards. For a reference, neighboring Abu Dhabi had 10 times more oil than Dubai. However, the limited resource was a blessing for the city. Instead of considering oil as a limitless source of wealth, Sheikh Rashid started investing the generated profit in urban development. His vision was to build a city that wouldn't depend on oil money. He was inviting the most talented architects, engineers, and entrepreneurs to Dubai. Since Sheikh Rashid's biggest inspiration was London, he hired a team of British experts who were consulting him on further steps. One of Sheikh Rashid's main goals was to make Dubai attractive for all nationalities. Despite being a Muslim city, he made sure people of other religions and beliefs could feel comfortable living there. Like most of the other newly developing cities, Dubai needed a grand project that could attract international attention, so Sheikh Rashid instructed to build a skyscraper. In 1979, the 39-story building named Dubai World Trade Center was officially open for business. Being an unprecedented urban project for Dubai, it was insignificant for the world, where 100-story buildings already existed. In fact, international media was ridiculing the city's grand investments, but Sheikh Rashid was convinced that Dubai will soon be taken seriously by the international community. Unfortunately, he never saw the city reach its full glory, tragically dying in 1981 at a relatively young age, but he managed to lay the foundation of a city that he had envisioned. After Sheikh Rashid died in 1981, his work was continued by one of his sons, 31-year-old Mohammed. Just like his father, he was obsessed with the idea of turning Dubai into a modern, international city. If you enjoyed this video and would like to see more videos on our channel about history, architecture, and urban design of Dubai, please hit the like button and subscribe to our channel.